Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to your top plays of the week. Sacramento Kings PA announcer Scott Moak here, looking forward to seeing your next contenders. We're all set. Let's take a look at some sensational sharing. It's your State Farm top assists. We're in the red today, starting with Mari Mindset. Rebounds and runs up the floor, brings it to the paint, and bails out for a wide open look. Drew the attention like DeMar DeRozan, wouldn't you say?
That's that DeRozan. That DeRozan pass.
I agree. Smooth assist on the run. Your next option is Got That Dog. Game tied, ready to inbound. Spots the slasher up the middle and lands the pass perfectly. Oh yeah, bringing the emotion. First assist of the game and also the last. This one is over. Nice connection on the game-winning alley-oop. Assist your favorite play with a now. Great job spotlighting some awesome assists this week. We're going to have another edition of Top Plays later in the show. I'm heating up some hot chocolate.
Here we go.
I got him, I got him.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Double team on Bosch. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Now Bosch. Back to Brunson. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Brunson.
And once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now here's Bosch, following the miss by Chris Bosch. Thompson for three. Wade with the defensive effort. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Here's Edwards. Booker looking around. Outside Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. And then Bosch with the jam.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Now here's Randall. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. Edwards with it. Picked up by Edwards.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Bosch will bring it up for Indianapolis. Trailing by 2.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from happening.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. Virginia Beach making a switch here. .131 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. Brunson's got his second basket.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
No good from Bosch.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Shots good by Booker.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Pass to Brunson. And stolen by Booker. Lead with it. Picked up by Thompson. Edwards with the block.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Brunson with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brunson's got 7 points. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Here's Brunson. And there's another one for Indianapolis.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Right wing. And here's Millsap from the arc. Jalen Brunson has been on display for Indianapolis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Indianapolis's performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
And Indianapolis has possession. Down low. Pass to DeBusschere. Driving the lane. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Thompson from downtown. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. From the arc, Virginia Beach pulls it in. Outside Thomas. Thompson inside the line. And Desmond Bane pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Virginia Beach trails by 4. Thompson for 3. Back to Edwards. Thompson in the posts. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Over to the wing. DeBusschere with it. Back to Irving. It's up a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson hammers it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Smith for 3. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Shoots the 3. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Indianapolis with the ball. Right side Bane. Indianapolis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeBusschere. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Indianapolis. Here's DeBusschere. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Look, this is the tenacity you love to see inside. He's not afraid of the physicality.
Virginia Beach trails by 3. Stolen by DeBusschere. Shot from 16. Out to Smith. Here is DeBusschere. 7 points in the game. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. Here's Wade. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dave DeBusschere.
Oh, and speed and strength coming together for Wade on that drive.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's DeBusschere. Makes it off the glass. DeBusschere's got 9 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the coaching staff loves when Booker attacks. Puts the pedal to the metal there.
The drive by Booker. Out to the right wing. Mourning. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indianapolis leads by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Indianapolis with the ball. They lead by 1. And it's Irving missing. Played with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Bosch. And then Bosch with the jam.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over.
Timeout. And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Booker attacks the rim.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
Pass to Bain. Puts up a deep three. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. Booker. And Mourning sends it back.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
Over in the corner, Claxton. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning.
Good D. Got in his space.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Here's Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Chris Bosh.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
For Indianapolis, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he makes the first.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Booker with it. Picked up by Claxton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Virginia Beach shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good.
Well, when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Good D by Booker.
Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And how about the floor awareness there? Wade plays like a much older player.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
1:44 left here in the third quarter.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor. Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Indianapolis shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the technical free throw is good. And here's Bosch for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bosch has got 10 points.
Just a very solid jumper for a guy his size. Bosch has worked so hard on his mechanics.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Bosch with the bucket.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Here's Booker. Wade down the lane. He gets that one. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
Back to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Bucket! Devin for 3.
And it doesn't take long for Booker to get that shot off. He is a confident young player.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Inside. Fade away. That one wide left. Thompson surveying the floor. Launches it. Thompson from way outside.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And offensively, and it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Virginia Beach leading by 4. Booker outside to the middle. Here's Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Bosch, the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Fires it up. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, when Randall is playing with that kind of energy, he's tough to keep off the glass.
Thompson outside. And here's Booker from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 19 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. Indianapolis trails by 7. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Irving. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Edwards. Trying to get open is Randall. No good. Virginia Beach leading by 7. Booker Booker. Oh, falling away.
And this is what Booker is known for. This young guard more than capable of being a lights-out scorer.
Thompson, the 20-foot jumper, good. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach making a switch here. And so Booker will bring it up for Virginia Beach. Wade outside. Beyond the arc. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Edwards drives in. The shot is off. Booker. And Thompson sends it back.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Booker outside. It's stolen by Randall. Left side, Edwards.
Well, when Edwards is pulling out pump fakes, it's borderline unfair.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Thompson is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Edwards. Now Thompson. Lets loose a three. Wade rips down the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now Edwards. Following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep. And there's the three.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator. Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Throws it down. What an assist!
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
Thompson fires. Hits on the turnaround jumper. And he cams it in. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. So long. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. The shot's good from LeBron. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
Out left to the wing. Nobody near Nurkic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys, back to you.
Brown, John.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Nurkic with it, now guarded by Ayton. Back to Nurkic. And stolen by James. Pass to Reeves. Back to Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 9 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Back to Reeves. Utah with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
The three from George. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Back to Reeves. Fires the three. James with another miss. Jazz trail by 12. From deep, George. Another miss by Utah. Doncic right side. He gets it in there.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them.
I'm hallelujah.
Well, what I love is the game
I had this
plan
figured out the years plus.
The opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Bailey. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. That's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
It's stolen by Hachimura. LeBron left side. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down
You're
low.
a cool
right
kid,
now,
man.
They are playing bully basketball. Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Here's Doncic. Reeves outside. James wide open. LeBron with another miss. From deep, George. LeBron grabs the miss. Over George. Shot is good off the back rim and in. James has got 17.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success. And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside for Smart. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Back to Kleba. Pass to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Over George. Smart misses. To the left side wing. Mikhailuk. Good on the triple.
Timeout.
Mikhailuk got 6.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's Mikhailuk. No good on the triple. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Doncic missing. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Nurkic can't hit. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's Doncic. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Well, this is exactly where you want Yusuf Nurkic operating on the offensive end.
Pass to Ayton. Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. And the rebound by Nurkic. Here's Mikhailuk. And the wing jumper offline.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led.
Oh, quick.
To it, but hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Now you know I'm Unc. Call me Unc. Cg1464.
Here's Mikhailuk. The Jazz again can't hit it. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Hachimura's got his first 2 points.
And it's all about getting to the right spot, and Hachimura did just that in transition.
Doncic with it. George picks him up.
GG's, young blood. GG's, young blood. Yeah, you know, blood. Yeah, shit. GG's, young blood. Hey, man. GG's, bro. Stay fine. Stay good, man. Good game, man. You already know. Hey, when you play this game, you gotta come right. Make sure you come correct next time. You can have it, bro. I'll give you the win, bro. I'm gonna give you the win, bro.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, man, that shit light, bro. You young boy. But make sure when you come on the game, make sure you come correct, bro. Shit can get real out there, young blood. All right, God bless.